Good evening. Welcome to Grice Middle School. A special welcome to our new parents. Please know that the moment you walked in our doors, you are a member of the Grice Middle School family. At this time, I would like to introduce your PTA president for this academic year, President Stacy Dean.
Good evening. Welcome to Grice Middle School's Back to School Night and first General PTA meeting of the year. My name is Stacy Dean and I'm Grice Middle School's PTA president. I hope you'll join me on Thursday, September 28th at 7 p.m. in the school's media center for our first PTA meeting, where you can meet my wonderful dedicated e-board. My e-board consists of Vice President Mary Ann Stone, Secretary Jill Morales, and Treasurer Amanda Weaver. I know you're eager to meet your children's teachers, but first we have some brief PTA business to take care of. I am encouraging you to join our PTA for many wonderful benefits. First, moms, dads, guardians, grandparents, you should all join the PTA. I understand busy schedules, work, homework, taking your children to dance, sports, taking care of our children and sometimes even our parents. But the PTA has many flexible positions, some that we can even do at home and in the evenings. Parental involvement is the #1 factor to student achievement and closing the achievement gap. Meet lots of wonderful people and have fun. Membership invites you to our monthly meetings, which take place on Thursdays in the Media Center. You can find the dates listed on the Grice calendar. We now will provide you with a new, easy way to join the PTA, online with PT Avenue. We will email you your PTA card. But the #1 reason to get involved in the PTA is your child. Please continue to support our fundraisers. We need your help volunteering at events and participating in the fundraisers to help us achieve our goals and make Grice an even better place for our students, to help grow and learn. Remember, the more PTA members we have, the fewer fundraisers we have to do. Don't worry if your child doesn't bring home the flyers to let you know when the fundraisers are, when the pickup dates are, because the PTA provides you with many ways on how to stay connected. You can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, as well as emailing your questions to us. I encourage you to attend September's PTA meeting on September 28th, where you will meet the e-board, find out what our PTA is about, find out how you can help, view and vote on our 2017-18 budget, find out why we raise money, and what your $7 dues go for, besides the 6th grade activity day, 7th grade picnic, 8th grade Frog Bridge, and Dr. Mikey Assembly. I want to thank you for your continued support. I'm looking forward to a great year. Our kids are growing way too fast, so take the time and savor the moment. Thank you, and have a great night.
Good evening, Grice parents and guardians. My name is Rachel Reather, and I have the incredible privilege of working with your students in community service here at Grice as the coordinator of the Red Cross Club, assisted by Mrs. Soden and Mrs. Iacono with the 7th grade group. Community service is very important here at Grice. All of these organizations are a part of community service. Student Council assists the Red Cross in the Pink Out, vocal and band and yearbook and Bright Club and newspaper all help us raise food for families during the food drives. Renaissance is a huge assistant as well. The basketball club, led by Mr. Edwards, actually goes to the Trenton Soup Kitchen and serves the clients there. We have many projects that will happen this year. Our first project that we actually began is the fall winter clothing drive. Then we assist Student Council with Penny Wars, which benefits Operation Dream Lift. Our next big project is the Thanksgiving food drive. After the Thanksgiving food drive comes the Christmas decorations, toy, sport, book drive. Then we go back during the spring and do another spring clothing drive, a summer food drive. Along the way, we actually do our Pink Out with Student Council. On October 10th, we will be raising money for cancer research. Ryan's Quest happens in December, and that is to benefit muscular dystrophy research. And of course, all year long, the Red Cross Group creates beautiful projects for the Robert Wood Cancer Care Center. Red Cross Club meets periods 4, 5, and 6 during the week and after school on Thursday. Parents and guardians, your suggestions, your help, your time, your talent, your treasure are all needed here at Grice. Please send in your box tops. Those box tops fund the projects that we do here at Grice. And I will be calling and I will be asking for turkeys and toys and time. Thank you so much. Please be a part of community service here at Grice.
Parents, we've had a very smooth opening of school this year. We already practiced an evacuation drill and the fire drill, and the students are already busy in class. Hopefully you see them doing their homework. You hear them talking about their studies. And most importantly, you're watching them as they learn. With 950 students and 120 staff members, I am lucky to have very strong support. Please allow me to introduce the two vice principals of Grice Middle School. First, I would like to introduce Vice Principal Mrs. Cheryl Piotrowski.
Good evening. Welcome to Grice Middle School. We're happy to have you here this evening. I am the vice principal in charge of Spirit House. Some of the other responsibilities that I oversee include student scheduling as well as curriculum implementation. I will be around the building this evening if you have any questions. I look forward to meeting you.
Allow me to introduce another of our vice principals, Mr. Ray Sean Monroe.
In addition to my role as leader of Pride House, I'm in charge of bus transportation, testing, and supporting the data and processing needs of our school. Welcome to Grice, and I hope to see you this evening.
Besides vice principals, we also have many other staff members that play a very important role in your child's education. If your child is in 6th grade, then their guidance counselor is Mrs. Marcy Brewy. If your child is in 7th and 8th grade Spirit Hall, then your guidance counselor is Miss Jessica Belmont. And if your child is in 7th and 8th grade Pride, then your guidance counselor is Miss Angela Palazone. All three counselors are here tonight. They will be in the guidance office to answer any of your questions or to address any concerns. In addition to guidance counselors, we also have a student assistance counselor. That is Mrs. Andrea Garvey. A student assistance counselor is assigned to each of our secondary schools in Hamilton Township. The role is that they conduct airtight conversations with your child. What I mean by airtight, your child can feel free to speak to a SAC counselor about any issue. It could be about a death or an illness. It could be about a drug or another substance abuse issue. It can be about homeless or the passing of a pet. It's endless. The child knows that they can go and speak to an adult, and that adult is not going to be reporting back to me or notifying their parent. However, if a child says anything that may result in them hurting themselves or others, then the SAC counselor will get in touch with you, the parent and guardian, and me as an administrator. We are very lucky to partner with Hamilton Township Police Department. We have a lead officer, Law Enforcement Against Drugs, lead. His name is Officer Sal Figueroa, and you're going to see him tonight as you're walking our halls. Parents, a great tool for you to monitor your child's progress is to sign on to PowerSchool. You can see your child's attendance, you can see their grades, and you can contact the teachers if you have any questions. To our webpage, if this will give you the most up-to-date recent information. We also have a backpack on our main menu, which are all the paperless bulletins that we would like you to read. We also have a daily announcement section, so you can read the same announcements that we are reading to our students each and every day. Information like how to join the Grice Gazette, the Grice dance team, the school plays. Please check your website regularly. Parents and guardians, this year we have a very important referendum. Please allow me a few moments to review some of the highlights of this referendum. Please mark your calendars for September 26th. On this date, you will be asked to vote on a referendum for our high priority facility needs. There are many priorities as part of this referendum question. The highest priorities deal with the safety of our students and our staff. Under building security, this will impact all schools with camera systems, lockdown capabilities, and window films. The most critical infrastructure will be roofing and ceilings. Piping, masonry, and drainage will also be addressed in all of our buildings. As you can see from this information provided, we have some very old buildings in Hamilton Township. We range from 109 years old to 28 years old, which is our youngest school, Crockett. With age comes maintenance, including Grice Middle School. Our building is 57 years old. And even though it may look great for 57, there are many aspects of our building that need to be addressed. Last school year, the Board of Education hired an outside architectural firm to come in and do an evaluation of our school system and buildings. They quoted $227.6 million to get our buildings ideally where we would want them to be. The Central Office Administration in May of 2017 only focused on safety and security. So they were able to come up with a plan that would cost the taxpayers $55.4 million, again, just focusing on safety and security. Many of the repairs and maintenance need to be done. Rather than spread it out over the next 10 years at astronomically high prices, this referendum will allow for the following. Your taxes will be $52 per year average increase. That's $4.36 a month. If you break it down, it's 15 cents per day. And also, if this referendum is approved, 40% of our costs will be paid by the state. But again, that's only if the referendum passes. Allow me to share with you some photos from just 3 schools in our district, ranging from steam pipes to bathroom plumbing. Pay particular attention to this picture of Layler Elementary School. Last year, just 10 minutes after the students left the risers, the ceiling collapsed. Again, just 10 minutes later, the ceiling came down. Again, when you figure the age of our buildings, these are susceptible to age and time. Again, parents, I ask you to vote. Mark your calendars, September 26th from 2 p.m. to 8 p.m. Parents and guardians, you may be asking, what about Grice Middle School? What do they get from this referendum? Besides what the slide presentation showed you, Grice Middle School would also receive all new insulated shatterproof windows. These windows that we have now are prone to break very easily. We would enjoy having brand new, insulated, safe windows for our children.
Hi, I'm sure many of you have heard or read about the school district's referendum. Our school buildings are old and in desperate need of repair. The referendum is a plan to make our schools safer for our children. For example, if the referendum is passed, then Grice will be getting new, safer windows. Speaking to you as a parent and fellow taxpayer, not a PTA representative, I'm in favor of passing the referendum. and strongly encourage you to get out and vote on Tuesday, September 26th. Thank you.
Tonight's procedures for our back to school night will involve you going from class to class with 3 minutes allotted for pastime. You will meet with all of your children's teachers for 7 minutes. You are following the day 1 schedule. During your child's lunch period, please visit the cafeteria. The PTA has refreshments, and they're also selling spirit wear items. As you follow your child's schedule, you'll have the opportunity to meet our terrific staff, a group of talented, dedicated, hardworking teachers that are professionals at dealing with adolescents. Together, we provide the warmth, spirit, and pride that makes Grice a special place to be. Interpreters are available. If you would need an interpreter, please stop by the main office. In closing, parents, I would like to thank you for attending tonight's back to school night. And remember, we're in this together. Let us both go forward to educate your child. Enjoy your evening. And again, thank you for coming.